Hey everybody, Mike here with SecurEnvoy, and in this video, I'm going to go over kind of the features and benefits of our Windows login agent. So let's kind of get right into it. This is our website, and up here, of course, you can download a trial of our product. Once you've got that down and set up and configured, you'll get the ability to download and install the Windows login agent. This is designed specifically to protect your Windows servers and workstations from unauthorized access. To do so, we simply install the agent and configure it. So let's kind of go over some of the configuration here. If you're using this strictly for internal purposes, you can put your primary and secondary Secure Envoy servers right here in the top as, server one and server two. In my case, I'm using an SSL load balancer, so I've just simply put the URL to my Secure Envoy cluster that's being load balanced in that space. I'm going to be protecting the Windows login. I'm going to be protecting the Windows unlock. So if the device is locked, right, you unlock it, requires multi-factor. I'm also going to be protecting the console session, which is what we're in now, because this is the remote desktop connection manager from sysinternals/Microsoft. And I'm also going to be protecting remote connections on 3389. And you can add whatever other port number you might run remote connections on there. You can see that I've enabled emergency access with a local administrative account. And we're going to go ahead and kind of show you guys the experience. So let's sign out of this device. This is actually a server. It's actually loaded on my second Secure Envoy server. Now, when I double click to log into it, I do have cached credentials, right? As most administrators do, you'll see that if you look at the properties of this connection, my credentials are completely cached, but it still stops and prompts me for my 6-digit code. There we go. And once I've entered my multi-factor authentication, of course, I'm able to log in. Now, with me, I'm entering the token manually because I'm looking at my phone to do it. But for, depending on how you've registered your multi-factor, you can respond by push notification. You can respond by using something like a text and getting, the 6 digits that way, or however you've chosen to receive your second factor. That'll afford you the ability to go ahead and utilize this protective agent. One of the benefits that we find customers deploying this for is the fact that it is a net zero cost to you, right? So the licenses that you have are based on the number of users, not based on the number of agents. So you can feel free to deploy this agent throughout your entire infrastructure, protecting every virtual asset you have in things like VMware or uh, Hyper-V or Zen Server, whatever you're using, right? Whatever your virtual assets are. The reason that that could be considered quite important is because, as a fellow administrator myself by trade, right, I've been doing this for nearly 30 years now. My credentials are basically king to the castle, right? So I have access to pretty much everything. And so, therefore, my credentials are some of the highly sought after credentials ever. And, with us being human, and having so many different things that we're doing in the SaaS world today, especially under COVID, we have a tendency to want to make our jobs easier. And as you can see, I've cached my credentials into the lab here in London. And, if my device is breached, what stops an attacker from continuing to use those credentials since I've already done the work for them by entering them all? So, this is a good method of making sure that your environment is secure and that the administrators of your environment, the help desk people, the contractors, the people that work on this stuff all the time for you, are in fact who they say they are, even if they're working remotely. So whether they have console access or RDP access is no longer relevant. So it's a huge benefit. Lots of customers are deploying this. I would strongly recommend that you take a look. Again, included in your license price already, no cost to you. So anyway, listen, if you like what we're doing on the channel here, go ahead and click a like button, give us a sub, follow us for updated content. We're trying to put out as many of these quick videos as we can to highlight the features and benefits of many of the parts of our product that customers just may not be familiar with. I will see you in the next video.